What if I told you that in just 5 minutes a day training your dog, you can quickly have control of your little one in all situations, fix behavioral issues, and fully enjoy the experience of having a well-behaved dog? Here's a secret you don't hear often. Short training sessions are actually more effective, especially with smaller dogs. Do you want to have a dog that listens to you both at home and outside, even when he's surrounded with distractions and having fun? Do you want to know how to turn on the mute button for your small dog and turn off that obnoxious barking? Wouldn't it be great to easily potty train your dog so you can always rest easy knowing you aren't coming home to accidents even if your pup is left unattended? How great would it be to know you've done everything you can to keep your small dog safe when approached by big dogs? And to know your dog is well socialized and won't yap at other dogs on walks? Do you want a dog that never bites, gets along with other animals, people, and even children? If you're watching this video, I know you've probably been through a lot. Maybe you've taken your dog to the park and couldn't let him off leash because he never listens when you call him back. Or even worse, maybe you were the person, the one embarrassed and chasing their dog around the park when it's time to leave. Or maybe you're the one embarrassed to invite friends over for fear that your overexcited dog will jump all over them or bark incessantly the whole time. Even when you lock them in another room, the barking, whining, and scratching is still going on, and you can still hear it. Maybe you have a dog that barks in the middle of the night, barks constantly throughout the day, or barks uncontrollably when they see other dogs or people. Or does your dog pull on leash every time you go for a walk? Make you stop every 10 feet because he's sniffing and distracted by everything? If you're like most of my clients, you've probably tried books and videos and group classes, e-collars, sprays, oils, and even spent a fortune on private dog training with little or no real results. Even after everything you tried, your dog may still be totally out of control, and it's not your fault. You've probably noticed that most of the information available online is usually geared towards larger dogs. All of the training techniques and demonstrations are given using large dogs as examples. Most trainers and dog training advice ignore the fact that small dogs are different than large dogs and should be trained and treated as so, especially considering their special problems. While a big floppy golden retriever puppy may not be phased, have you thought about how you appear to a small breed dog when you bend over them? You are huge, well, to them. And even though they love you, this can actually be very intimidating body language, and it may even cause anxiety that can keep them from learning in the first place. And that's just one of the many common mistakes people make with small breed dogs that can sabotage the results from training. Not to mention the plethora of misinformation out there that results in you giving mixed signals to your dog. So if you're watching this, I'm guessing your current goal isn't winning a high-level obedience contest just yet. You're probably more concerned with eliminating the common day-to-day frustrations that are driving you crazy. So if you want a small dog that comes when called every time, barks only at the right times, is fully house-trained, doesn't pull on the leash or run off, won't bite people even if they seem to be encouraging it, socializes with other animals, and won't jump on you or other people, stand still while having their leash put on or taken off, then you're in the right place. These problem behaviors stop now. I want you to have the dog of your dreams, but more importantly, I want your dog to finally be a family member. You should feel like your dog belongs in your home instead of causing you constant distress. I don't want small dog owners like you to feel alone anymore. I want you to learn the secrets for how to raise a forever obedient pet, no matter how out of control your dog is, and I want you to feel like an accomplished and caring pet parent. If this sounds like something that you are looking to accomplish, I'm about to let you in on something that can completely change the way you interact with your dog. I'm Marina Soma, a certified professional dog and animal trainer from Florida, who specializes in animal behavior and has seen a plethora of canine behavioral issues. I've been helping dog owners and working with animals for over 10 years. And through that time, I've seen many parallels between dogs and other wilder animals that I've worked with. Let's admit it. Small dogs tend to be very spoiled brats, and by all means, they are not the only ones. Ironically enough, lots of the exotic animals that I've worked with get a similar spoiled disposition. You'd be amazed at how much your Yorkie or Shih Tzu actually has in common with an African penguin. The group of black-footed penguins that I worked with were notoriously bratty. They refused to eat their fish, or they'd be incredibly picky about which pieces they would accept. This one's bent a little too much, not eating it. They'd also snap at people they didn't like, fling the fish that they knew had vitamins in them, and fight over fish they perceived as better, even if it was the exact same fish that their neighbor was eating. I swear, penguins and small breed dogs have many similarities that you would be absolutely amazed. Just like with small breed dogs, those types of behaviors require patient alteration to correct. Even zookeepers who are trained in the field of animal care and invest as much time as they can with their animals aren't always animal behavior experts. This is why everyone needs help, whether you have a grouchy penguin or a Yorkie that won't eat its food and bites at your guests. What I've learned from working with hundreds of my small dog clients and working with hundreds of other animal species, from penguins to dolphins to reptiles, is that most of the owners or keepers just need a simple and easy way to help them deal with everyday issues. Be it potty training, barking, biting, or simply having your animal actually listen to you. All you need is a little guidance and a little bit of time to dedicate to your pet. But unfortunately, I hear the same stories over and over again. You get a cute little puppy and instantly fall in love with him, but you quickly run into common frustrations that everybody experiences. You realize that you have so many questions. How do I house train this little dog? How do I get him to walk on a leash? Who knew such a little dog could pull so hard? My gosh, he's basically choking himself. How do I keep him from barking at everything that moves, or doesn't move, or isn't even actually there? You have all these questions and find that while there are many different resources you can use, everything has a different solution and none of them seem to work. You take your puppy or adult dog to a group class and buy a generic dog training course, only to realize the training advice is hard to apply to small dogs, or it only works in a controlled training environment and won't work in the real world where we live. Puppy schools have so much noise and too many distractions for your dog or even you to focus. All of that can be especially scary to a smaller breed of dog. The trainers focus too much on the larger dogs because they're causing so much havoc, and your small dog seems worse off at the end of it. Sure, maybe they know a few new tricks, but they picked up new, even worse habits along the way. They might even be terrified of other dogs now. This is the reason why it is so common that most puppy schools violate one of my 3 golden rules of fixing behavioral problems. Just by making one simple change in the environment, you can easily fix a problem behavior. And if you train your dog in the wrong environment, it can actually create behavioral problems. For example, if you want to have a dog that listens, you should start working in a more friendly, less threatening environment with little distractions and gradually move to places like outside. With training, it's all about graduating step by step to higher distractions. We will go over more about these 3 golden rules and exercises in just a minute. The principles of dog training apply to dogs of any size and even animals of other species. But the mechanics for training little dogs are different, just like the mechanics for training other animals like penguins have to be different as well. For example, food rewards are one of the easiest ways to reinforce correct behavior, but small dogs fill up very quickly because they have smaller stomachs. While a lab might be a bottomless pit of treats, an overfed toy poodle with a tummy ache is not going to focus on you. They might even dislike training sessions because they end in discomfort. Another revelation that I've had while working with Sugar, a Shih Tzu mix, was that small dog owners simply believe that training is optional. Sugar's owner had the mindset that if any problem arose, they just pick their dog off and they hope everything's going to be fine because their little baby is a fragile little snowflake. Unfortunately, small dog owners have earned an unfair reputation. There's no reason for them to become bratty little barking machines. Sugar's owner sweeping her away from the other dog that came her way made her extremely reactive to other dogs. She is the perfect example of how we can turn our small breed dogs into obnoxious, spoiled brats if they're untrained. Your dog is supposed to be a fun and enjoyable companion that will make you happy for many years to come. To achieve that goal, you need to make sure that you're sending their dog the correct signals. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to have a dog that always goes to the bathroom in the right place for the rest of his life? Do you want a dog that only barks to protect your house and is always under your control? Do you want to finally have the dog of your dreams, a dog that always listens when called, walks calmly in all situations, and makes you proud to show off to your friends? Then let me introduce you to the first fully documented step-by-step A to Z small dog training made easy. I call it Dog Savvy. Unlike other generic training courses you find out there, Dog Savvy is a uniquely adapted and exclusive approach that is specifically designed for small dog owners. Dog Savvy helps you quickly take control of your little one, fix behavioral issues, and start fully enjoying the experience of having a dog. I start Dog Savvy by quickly busting the myth that small dogs don't need training and help you understand how to transform the relationship with your fur baby by avoiding common mistakes and frustrations that only small dog owners have. Then, I invite you to the world of small dogs, where you will discover the little understood differences between small and large breed dogs and why those differences matter in keeping your small breed dog safe, healthy, and under control. You will feel confident on how to eliminate your dog's fears and behavioral problems, give him confidence to walk with you everywhere you go, and how to give unconditional love and care without spoiling your dog. In my new program, I will share with you the simple methodology that I've developed over the years by helping other dog owners just like yourself. These methods will help you to positively reinforce your dog so that he becomes more confident, and teach him exactly how to behave in any situation inside or outside of your house. Do you want your dog to go to bed or simply be patiently waiting while you're having coffee with friends? Or maybe you want them to walk with you on leash without pulling or barking and always attentive to you and ready to listen? You will know how to easily apply positive reinforcement techniques and exercises by using my bridging technique. And over time, your dog will always listen to your verbal commands, so you don't need to rely on treats at all. After all, we don't have them with us all the time, right? Most dog owners are dead wrong in how they use treats to train their small dogs, but you will master the knowledge of how to phase them out without the risk of those bad behaviors coming back. Follow along and learn the basic principles of house training that you can apply in any environment, even if you work full-time. And it works for adult dogs and puppies. Remember my 3 golden rules for fixing any problem behavior? You will discover how to combine the right environment, change any mixed signals that you're sending your dog, and quickly teach your dog the correct behavior. Using this easy-to-follow approach, you can fix virtually any behavioral problem, from keeping your dog from biting you and everything around you, to having a well-behaved and calm dog even when guests arrive, because no guest wants a dog jumping all over them in excitement, and you don't want the embarrassment of having to lock him out and listen to him scratching and whining and barking the whole time. Is your dog digging, chewing, not coming when called, or scared of other dogs? My 3 simple golden rules can fix any problem you might run into with your dog and help you prevent them from starting in the first place. So if you've tried other generic methods or old school training methods that are outdated and detrimental to your dog, or scientifically disproven leader of the pack methods, and you're still frustrated, this course is for you. It's time for you to finally feel like you're in control and enjoy every minute of the day with your dog, knowing that you are the best pet parent that you can be. Let's take a look at what you'll have access to when you get inside the Dog Savvy website members area. You will watch me training small dogs with easy-to-follow, step-by-step videos that cover the basic principles of positive dog training, how to fix problem behaviors, a complete puppy training course, health, and much, much more. There are 33 videos with more than 4 hours of easy-to-follow, fun exercises and tips that you can start immediately using with your little dog. For example, when you watch the mental stimulation video, you will discover how hands-off toys can keep your dog entertained even when you're not at home. And proper mental stimulation can avoid most of the common negative behavior that small dogs can have. You can access any video 24/7 on all your devices. And to make your life even easier, we've added an audio version and a PDF transcript of every video in an easy-to-learn platform. And you can immediately start going through our fun quizzes that help you fully understand each of the main concepts, guaranteeing you fast results with your current or any future small dogs. You'll have lifetime updates to Dog Savvy. Any new video or update will be available to you forever. Now, you may believe that a system that can do this much for you and your dog would cost you a lot, right? By the way, have you ever thought about how much it would cost to attend dog training classes that don't even directly address small dog issues? At least $100. And a residential dog trainer that would need to spend a few hours to really help your dog improve a specific behavior? 4 hours of private training sessions with me would cost you at least $600. Yet, you're not just receiving Dog Savvy today. I'd like to give you free of charge this value add bonus to help you train your dog even faster. Imagine your dog barking when you're just ready to go to bed. Would you turn on your computer or even search your phone to watch the stop barking video? Probably not. That's why I created the no-brainer Dog Savvy cheat sheets with quick and easy to implement tips on how to deal with key behavioral issues and small dog training principles. Print or download to your mobile phone for quick access in the middle of the night, in the dog park, or when you're frustrated with potty training. When you add all that up, the value is over $700. But we created Dog Savvy to share with as many small dog owners as possible, and a unique system designed to raise a well-behaved and obedient dog that comes when called, is always listening to his owner, and is well socialized with other dogs. Dog Savvy is only $67. That's less than the cost of one private lesson or class, which would only cover a portion of what's covered here. And to make this deal even better, I'm going to knock off another $10 today. That means your lifetime access to Dog Savvy is just $57. Go through the videos as often as you like, review the cheat sheets, put it into practice, and see the results. Listen, don't decide now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try Dog Savvy for $57. You have 30 days to put these techniques into practice. If you don't see the changes you're looking for in that time, or you don't enjoy the games or exercises, even if you just don't like the way my voice sounds, I will gladly refund every penny, no questions, no hassles. Click on the orange button that says Get Instant Access to claim your $10 discount today. You will join hundreds of other small dog owners I've helped along my career.
Hi, my name is Maggie Kajerka, and this is Mama Mia. She is a Pomeranian, and we're from Ellicott City, Maryland. She used to excited pee anytime we would come home, want to pick her up. Anytime she got really excited, there'd be a trail of pee, and it was getting frustrating because any training we tried to do, it just wasn't getting through to her. And the other issue we were having was anytime we took her outside to go to the bathroom, she wouldn't always come to us when we called her. Once we started doing the training, she really learned what we wanted from her. She really learned how to control her excited peeing. She no longer does that, and now she comes to us whenever we call her outside. She has really learned that. My favorite part, and I think Mama's favorite part, was all the products and tips on how to mentally stimulate her. She is a very clever dog. I highly recommend Dog Savvy, and thank you.
Remember, it's not just a great deal you're getting today. You'll be joining in the first program dedicated to small dog owners. Click on the orange button that says Get Instant Access to claim your discount today. You'll be granted immediate access to everything. Dog Savvy small dog training made easy and the cheat sheet bonus. Remember, you've invested a lot of time, money, and wasted energy in your fur baby already. And the pain of continuing in a state of inaction will only lead to more frustration. Yet, you can take control of your dog's behavior as soon as you start practicing some of these quick start principles in Dog Savvy. Picture the moment you finally call your dog when he is in danger or out of control and he comes back to you immediately. Or you simply stop the incessant barking or biting with these simple-to-use tricks. Or have a well-behaved dog perfectly potty trained for good, spending only a few minutes every day. You will feel so happy and proud, and will be able to give unconditional love with a peace of mind your dog is always under control. Look below this video right now. Click on the orange button that says Get Instant Access to claim your discount today. You'll be granted immediate access to everything. Dog Savvy small dog training made easy and the cheat sheet bonus.